Okay, so we have gone through the Welcome to Alamaze and we've now created an account. If you haven't done the create an account yet, please go back, watch this video, and follow the instructions because we need to create two accounts. One is for the game and one is for the Alamaze boards. Now we're going to go to starting an Alamaze tutorial. Alamaze is a very complicated game. There's a lot of depth to it. So that's going to take a little bit of time for you to kind of get up to par so that you can play against some of these players. We start with the tutorial. It's going to teach you the basics of how to get your input your orders and how to move troops and how to move players around in different parts around the game. So all we're going to do is, as you see right here, we're starting the new Alamaze tutorial. We're going to hit play tutorial. Now we created our account, so we should be able to open that up. I did Garrett Jacks. And we should log in. And our first time in, right, it took us right here to the Alamaze game queue. New player, we see there's a game forming up right here. All we have to do in the Alamaze game queue here is go to Start Tutorial on the left hand side. You'll get this little pop-up that says OK. Bam. Our tutorial is off and running. Now, you will receive an email with all of the information or your turn results and your map. We don't actually have to wait for that. We can actually just close that window and then we can log back in. And we're going to find ourselves now at this Alamaze online order system. Your very first time you go straight to the tutorial screen where you create that. Now you're going to have this screen whenever you log in. Right here, this is a drop-down menu. We only have the one game, but this is where you control all the games that you're currently in. If you have more than one game going, you can hit this All Games button here, and it will tell you whether or not you've done your orders, whether they've been submitted, how many orders you have done, and when they're due, so you can keep an eye on your turn timers. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to make the screen a little smaller because I am going to open up my turn sheets. Down here in the Kingdoms reports, we're going to open up this window. This is a personal preference. You can do it how you want to. I like to duplicate the tab and open up the setup sheet, the snapshot, and the turn sheet. The setup sheet just tells you about your kingdom special abilities. Each kingdom in Alamaze, all 24 of them, have their own setup sheets, and they'll tell you about what that kingdom is good at, any bonuses they get in certain terrains for, are they magical, are they not magical? They'll give you all that information. So you have to take that into consideration when you're thinking about the strategy that you're going to use when using that race in a game. This is just your tutorial, so you don't have to get all crazy with it. You can read through it and you can learn about the special abilities, your spell list, the types of companion troops that you can recruit, right? The cost of those companion troops. When you get your reinforcements, you get reinforcements on turn 5, 10, 15, and your overall ratings of your troops. This is the map for the tutorial. This is only for duels, this map right here. There's 2 regions, and when you're doing a duel, the idea is to control both regions in order to eliminate the other player. And this is your turn sheet. You will receive only one setup sheet at the beginning of each game. You'll get a new turn sheet every game. And on this turn sheet, all you need to do to do the tutorial is to read this information where it has it in purple or blue, and then enter in the information into the online order system. Now there are tabs here: political, covert, divine, military, magic, kingdom, other, ready, and summary. When you go through these, it'll tell you how to input these. If you notice, like in the political tab, all of your emissaries, all your political beings, people, have their own, they're listed right here. So your king, then you choose his action. What do you want your king to do this turn? He's got 6 or 7 things that he can do. You know, your duke, what do you want your duke to do? Your count, what do you want your count to do? But you are limited in your orders altogether. So again, planning is paramount. Here are your agents. What do you want your agents to do? Divine. So all you need to do is go through and start following these instructions, putting the orders in so you learn how. When you're done entering your orders as the tutorial teaches you, right, make sure you hit save orders, very important, and then verify orders to be sure that the orders pop up and that the same orders that you have are still there. And then once you're done, you can hit ready, and those results are going to be emailed to you. However, you don't actually have to wait for the email, because once you hit that button, if you just log out and then log back in, you have to hit load, and you'll see no pre-existing orders to load because you don't have any pre-existing orders, right? They've all been processed already. Access report, and you'll see 2 new reports here. A new map and a new turn sheet. And you just keep going. The tutorial is 7 turns long. So I suggest go ahead and play that tutorial, and then as soon as you're done with that, you're going to go to the next video, and the next video is going to be on how to start a duel. All right? It's Australian. We will see you on the battlefield.